同学们好。I'm going to tell you all about what we are going to do for the coming weeks. From next week is week 16, and then we have 3 weeks left to wrap up our semester. So next week I will give you 2 tasks, week 16, and then week 17 Monday we will start with 听写, and then we will have oral tests. Okay, Monday is the oral test for Izati, Hafiza, and Diana, and then Deling's oral is on Wednesday. And then week 17 also I only will give you 1 task, and then the final week 18 we will have an online test. I plan to do on Wednesday morning. Okay, our online test is 1 hour and a half, and from lesson 21 to 40. Alright, no pinyin, but I think it's not a big problem for you, and it is only like 20% of the coursework. And then the final week is the submission for your scrapbook. So just email me the scrapbook on Sunday before midnight. And then I'm going to tell you about our oral test. What are we going to do on our oral test? Basically we will do a face-to-face test through Webex. Okay, I just go into my chat room. Maybe I will in our group I will give a name list who comes first. Okay, each person I use like half an hour, because within that half an hour we might have some technical problem. Okay, because in normal face-to-face is about 16 minutes, but I drag it into half an hour per person, including like for the network problem maybe. So I think the time is quite enough. And the oral test is 30 marks, lesson 21 until 40. Okay, make it bigger. Okay, 3 parts basically. First part have 5 questions. First 2 questions, I will give you 2 sentences with pinyin, and then you just read it to me. Just give me a nice pronunciation with correct tones. If your tone is all correct, you will get a full marks, or maybe you're 80% correct, maybe you get a bit less mark, and so on. And then number 3 and number 5 is just listen and repeat the sentences will from your textbook. So just read your textbook, and then when I read a sentence you just repeat after me. Okay, because if you don't understand the sentence you won't be able to repeat it. And then B is a question and answer, 50 marks, 10 questions. Okay, I already picked the question from your textbook. Here are the question. You just read through the question and then prepare your answer, and then you can practice by yourself or you practice with your friends in the same class. Okay, later we'll go through this part. And then after part A and part B, I will give you 7 minutes to prepare a short answer. I will give you a question. The question is like what we did in our textbook, like write a short answer like for the given question, right? So it's that part. So that part, you just after 7 minutes you just need to read out your answer for me. Okay, that's all for our oral test. So we go through the question and answer part. Okay, some of them I modify from the textbook. Okay, go through one by one. First one, yeah, this one. 你学了多长时间汉语了? How long have you been learning Chinese? So you just prepare your answer. 你觉得汉语难学吗？为什么？ Do you think Chinese is hard? Why? 汉语最难学的是什么？为什么？ What is the most difficult part in learning Chinese and why? Alright. 你学汉语有什么好方法？What is the good method you use when you learn Chinese? 你是怎么学汉字的？ So how do you learn the Chinese character? 你经常上中文网吗？ Do you surf the Chinese internet often? And then this one. 你在理科大学中文课学的是什么教材？ So 理科大学 is USM, 中文课 Chinese class. Okay, 教材 is a material. What material are you using in USM? So our textbook is New Concept Chinese. Okay, so 我在理科大学中文课学的是新概念汉语。And then this one, 毕业后你想应聘什么职位？ After you graduate, what kind of position do you want to take in finding your job? 你为什么应聘这个职位？ Why you want to take this position? 你做这个工作有什么优势？ Like, what is your strength if you do this job? 你的电脑水平怎么样？ How is your standard of your computer, of your ICT? 你什么时候过生日？ When is your birthday? When will you celebrate your birthday? 你的房子有几个房间？ How many rooms do you have in your house? 你的房子的面积有多大？ So how big is it for your house? So maybe for the unit you can search from the internet. Okay, this one now we have some social distancing. So maybe I will ask, 你现在在家过得怎么样？ So how is your life now in your house? Or 你现在在家是怎么过的？ How do you spend your life in your house? Last one, 毕业以后你有什么打算？ After your graduation, what planning do you have? So I just pick, like, this is more than 10. I just will pick 10 questions and ask you. Okay, this is for our oral. I will put all this document in the Google Drive and let you download. Then about our online test format. Okay, online test is 1 hour plus 1 hour and 15 minutes. Okay, the first part, this is a question 1. Okay, this is previously should be our face-to-face test, but now we turn it into online. So this is a question 1. We have 3 questions, 3 big questions. Question 1, and then question 2. Okay, we only have question 2. In our real test is until question 3, but now we do it online. We don't have question 3 anymore. Question 3 is essay or making sentence. We don't have that part anymore. The essay we shift to our scrapbook. Alright, question 1, part 1. Circle the words that is not related in the meaning to the other words. Okay, what is the example? Let's say this is the example. So we have 4 groups, like 你,我,他, and then 这. So 你,我,他 is a pronoun. So 这 is a different group. So we just circle this, just pick this 这. So we have 10 questions. Okay, part 2. Complete the sentences below. We have 10 questions. And then the first part, just a half sentence. And then the other half you just choose from A until J. You just click. Okay, and then third part is fill in the blanks. Fill in the blanks with A or B or C. We have 10 questions. Just fill in the blanks. And then please choose the most appropriate answer. This is question 2, part 1. They will give you a sentence and then a blank. You just pick a most appropriate words, okay, and then put inside. Okay, choose any three, one of the three. So we have 5 questions. And then part 2, question 2, part 2. We have 5 questions. So let's say just put this word. Let's say this word is B. So put the B in the correct place, either A, B, or C. Okay, it's just what you did in your workbook. And then part 3. Part 3 is a rearrange a sentence. So we will have 3 groups of sentences. You just pick the correct one, either A, B, or C. We have 5 questions. Okay, part 4. Okay, part 4 is a dialogue. So you just read the dialogue, and then they will, after this star, they will ask you a question about this dialogue. So just pick the answer, A, B, or C, the correct answer about this dialogue. So we have 5 questions here. So that's it. That is our online test format. Okay, that is what we are going to do for the coming 3 weeks. Okay, if you have any question, you can ask me in the group. Okay, see you. Thank you very much.